Did you see this dork? Do I have the picture? No. No, there it is. Get a load of this dork. Look at this dorkerino. This is Camelot, and he's the guy that got into racing, and Tim Pool is sponsoring his car, and it's like, look, I know you need money for this sort of thing. I know it's not easy to come across money to sponsor a car and sponsor your dream like this, but I would beat my own ass if I had to wear this. I would, if I woke up and I saw myself wearing this in the mirror, I would kick my own ass up and down my house. Okay? That's just me. What a dork. This is such a pain in the ass to check Cash App. I wish it was easier. I wish there was like a thing I could get on desktop. Thank you, Zen Rhino says have 5 monies. I appreciate you. Zen Rhino kicking us off tonight with a 5 spot. So the reason I brought up Camelot, who, by the way, he sounds like the retard from Tokyo Drift. You know, the fake Southern guy who's like 40, and he's like a high school student. Yeah, that guy. Somebody sent me this earlier tonight, and it just came together perfectly. I was like, oh, I love making fun of this dork. Oh, come on, Marge. Don't do this to me now. Please don't do this to me now. Please. Please. And thank you. Thank you. Check this guy out.
All right.
This guy is such a nerd.
So I've gotten probably 60 questions between X, TikTok, Instagram about the Timcast racing lawnmower. What's under the hood, how we make it, etc. Well, here it is.
Bro, the internet was a motherfucking mistake. You know what I was like? You guys have heard me say in the past, right? Like, you know, obviously people will say when I'm like, yo, the internet needs to be nuked. Ted Kaczynski was right. We got to go back. And then people always throw it in my face like, oh, yeah, without the internet, how are you going to make a living? Couple 3 things. 1, I'd manage. 2, I'm willing to lose everything I have as long as all the Tim Pools and all the other folks also lose their shit.
Thousands as a riding lawnmower cutting grass, which we got a hold of it and obviously changed it. So, under the hood is pretty beefy.
That's not a hood, all right? It's a riding lawnmower. Riding lawnmowers don't have a hood. They have a metal flap that you lift.
Motor. This is a 35 cubic inch Vanguard V-twin.
Whoa, that's pretty badass, dude.
With ARC rods, CH250 Honda piston.
You're a ARC rod.
Precision 356 billet cam. 38 heads milled to 30 thousandths. Copperhead gasket, oversized stainless steel valves, beehive single springs, titanium retainer and keepers. Your
typical Tim Pool fan right here. We always say we never find a Tim Pool fan in the wild. Here he is.
A Cromwell 2-stage carburetor and an ARC billet flywheel. Basically what that means, when we had a sister motor dynoed, this pulls about 70 horsepower. And last week, well, 2 weeks ago now, on the practice track, I pulled about 67, 68 miles an hour. We are also considered a outlaw club out here in Southern California because we do allow chain. We allow direct drive chain to a live axle, so both wheels get power. The chain goes up to a...
My man, can you do me just one little favor? And I mean this. I'm just asking this bro to bro. Can you save a little pussy for the rest of us? You know? Times are tough out here. Some of us ain't getting laid as much as we used to. Save a little bit of pussy. You don't need to be this gluttonous when it comes to getting all of the pussy.
Jack shaft cuts across here. It comes up to the motor. And we do allow a centrifugal clutch that engages about 3,000 RPM. And most clubs, well, actually almost all the other clubs do not allow that. They all require belts. We don't do that out here in California because we like to go fast, and we do go fast. So this is the Timcast Racing Lawnmower.
Now get ready for the best part. Now, most people are able to enjoy the things they enjoy in life without having to explain it to people, right? I've always said this, you know, especially when it comes to like, you know, child molesters and like CP enthusiasts and like all these kind of ghoulish people out there, right? I've always said, right, if you can't give me a 2-second elevator pitch for whatever it is that you enjoy or whatever it is you believe in, and it doesn't come with a million caveats, then that's your brain telling you you're a weirdo and you should be it's your brain trying to tell you, hey man, this is weird. And then it's like, he's going to do exactly that now when he goes, now look, I like Tim Pool. No, I know what you're thinking. And it's like, who cares what anybody thinks? But you even know Tim Pool's a dork.
Also, to all the haters that have filled up my DMs.
A Pizza Planet shirt, bro. Yeah, you're the guy. Yup, you're the guy. You're that guy. He's that guy. We got to move past this, folks. We got to move past, like, these dorky, like when you start having this much gray in your beard and this little hair on the top of your head, it's time to stop wearing goofy ass, like, references to kids movies and SpongeBob, and you know what I mean? It's time to stop. It's time to cut it out. Stop it. Get some help.
And said some pretty nasty stuff. I've been watching Tim Pool since his very first day streaming at Occupy Wall Street. I very rarely miss an episode or a news segment. I proudly fly the Timcast flag. I don't care what you say, what you do. I proudly fly this right here.
What a fork.
I don't agree with everything he says.
I hope Tim Pool sues you.
This would be a pretty cool.
Can you fucking imagine? Yo, can somebody make sure that Tim Pool sees this? Tim Pool is the kind of person that would sue this man. Look, I don't know your story, and I don't know what you're about, okay? I can't have you representing my brand. Send this guy a cease and desist because he put decals on his lawnmower.
Dude, and I proudly fly this right here. So, piss off. Anyway, the Timcast mower. I love it. It's fast. It's a lot of fun. If you're in Southern California, come out and watch us race. And then come to the pits and let's talk politics.
No, thanks. No, I'm sorry. My idea of a fun Sunday afternoon is not to watch people race lawnmowers and while I talk politics. Thanks. I'd rather drink beers and go bowling or go to the lake or go out on a jet ski or watch a baseball game. I'd like to do literally anything but what you just said. What you just said sounds infinitely gay. What a dork. You see what I mean? I exit out and then it goes to full screen. That is very annoying. Every time I fix my computer, there's a new problem. Or every time I update it, there's just a new thing that, like, oh, cool, my computer just does this now. That's fun. That's fun. I like fun. I like to expect the unexpected when it comes to my computer I earn my living on.